from your breaking news and weather authority. This is 13 Wham News at 5.
Breaking news, a tornado confirmed in Ontario County, tearing through the town of Phelps.
The EF-2 twister ripping off a roof, toppling trees, and now the cleanup.
We all just huddled down in the basement, and I'd say we got down there a couple minutes before it really came through.
I actually thought the clinking I was hearing, I thought stuff was just hitting the metal roof, not realizing it was actually the metal roof flying off. Like that whole roof is gone.
A violent wind unleashing terror on a summer evening.
People running and huddling for safety as destruction unfolded around them.
Everybody's safe. Yeah, we're all a little shaken up, a little confused, but we're all okay.
We have team coverage throughout the next 90 minutes. Again, an EF-2 tornado confirmed in Phelps. Good afternoon. I'm Karen Edwards.
I'm Matt Malloy. Thankfully, no injuries from these powerful storms. Damage, though, still being assessed tonight. Property owners surveying what's left of their homes, especially in Phelps, where the wind became excessively violent. The landscape torn apart by the tumultuous rage of severe weather.
And today, our crew taking a bird's eye view of the damage left behind and the grueling task of cleanup and repair. We begin our team coverage tonight with Christian Garzone in the tornado zone.
He is live from Phelps, where residents are picking up the pieces. Christian, good evening.
Good evening. I was talking to a firefighter on the ground here who says he's seen this before, sure, but only in the movies. This was surreal for many. People here are still trying to process all of this. Perhaps the most unbelievable thing is, thankfully, no one was injured. Jon George says he never expected to become an amateur storm chaser. Monday evening, he captured video of a possible tornado rolling across the roadway on County Road 23.
It was right behind the barns, and it was picking up a lot of debris, and then I saw it pick up more speed, and it hit a group of trees in a house, and then I saw a roof go off a house, and I continued a little further down, and I parked to watch it.
The swirling wind tunnel getting a bit too close for comfort. George says he became an expert at driving in reverse.
I realized I might be a little too close, and I saw debris in the air again.
Jacob Cornball lives on McIver Road. These are photos of the damage to his family's home. He says, thankfully, everyone was away in Victor at the movies.
Oh, it was debris everywhere. The truck, the white truck, my work truck, you couldn't even see it. It was not visible. All these trees out front here, it was like a wall of wood. It was horrible.
Yeah. This week will be a family affair with everyone pitching in to help. The town of Phelps already doing some heavy lifting.
Took a bunch of loads out here already. They cleaned up 90% of this, and we got what's behind me left. That's it.
Cornball saying, as far as he knows, no one was injured in the path of this weather event, and that's all that matters.
Nobody was hurt. Again, roofs can be replaced. You know, nobody got injured. That's the most important thing.
That tornado, something these folks won't soon forget. Live in Phelps, Christian Garzone, 13 Wham. Right back to you in Rochester.
Christian, thank you. We've been getting a lot of storm video and pictures sent in by viewers. Caleb Delgado said he had his wife run over to see the wave of rainfall coming from the field in Penfield. He then thought someone started a bonfire because of the dark clouds that were touching down behind the trees. He says that's when they saw the clouds start spinning and branches flying everywhere.
We also got pictures of damage to a home on Melvin Hill Road in Phelps. Melissa telling us she was with her uncle at his house when that tornado hit. Our news and weather teams have been reporting nonstop since the tornado touched down.
Meteorologist Mark McLean continues our team coverage tonight of the damage left behind by this July twister.
It started off as a normal day for Jody and Damian Clemens, just making some home improvements.
I had the lift parked in front of those double doors there, and I was putting the last shingles up on the peak.
That something was a tornado.
At first it was confusing because I wasn't sure what I was seeing, and then as I started realizing that it was kind of a funnel coming at us, I was panicking to get down the lift.
Heard him yelling. I thought it was just going to be rain, so we needed to put tools away. And I look over and just saw the start of it, A lot of dust flying, tires were flying from the neighbors from the farm.
Once Damien got down from the lift, the couple's attention quickly turned to the safety of their children and getting everyone to the basement.
One of my daughters was in the shower, so I was banging on the door. I'm like, I'm not kidding, it's really a tornado. She's like, I'm coming, I'm coming. My other daughter was down there in 2 seconds. She was not gonna mess around with it. So we just went down and waited it out.
The tornado literally tracked over their home on County Road 23 in Phelps.
You could hear the sounds I'll never forget. And I actually thought the clinking I was hearing, I thought stuff was just hitting the metal roof, not realizing it was actually the metal roof flying off.
The Clemens shaken up, but thankful that no one was hurt.
Things can be replaced, new trees can be planted.
They're grateful to the first responders and community members who showed up to help. They're still trying to process what happened.
We've seen tornadoes in the area over the past several years, or heard of them rather, and it seemed a bit surreal. It just doesn't seem like something that happens up here.
That was Mark McLean reporting. He tells us the Clemens want to thank members of the Mennonite community who came out, put tarps up, and helped clear some of those tree limbs. A summer tornado is not unheard of around here, but they're still pretty rare and caught many by surprise.
Our team coverage continues with Scott Hetzko. We keep saying it, but really, thankfully, no injuries reported.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. That's the bottom line, as you heard many times there in the last 6 minutes. But, yeah, the rarity of tornadoes is one thing, but consider this, an EF-2, 86% of our tornadoes in this country are EF-1 or EF-0. So we're in the top 14% of strength of tornadoes here with this particular storm. Let's talk about this tornado. 1.7-mile path. That's the length of it, about 300 yards wide. Let's talk about where this happened specifically. So there's the marker of the beginning of this tornado. But I want to zoom in, show you the track. And a lot of the video you saw were these particular areas. That roof ripped off, these trees down. Let me go a little bit tighter, and I've marked the exact locations here on this image of where things occurred. And you can see, you remember that brick house? That's right on this corner. There's all the trees down. There's that first video we showed yesterday of that barn's roof getting ripped off, that metal roof. All happened right there. So, yeah, I'm just glad everybody's okay in that region. Right now, we're a lot calmer weather-wise, 75 post-front. And as we look ahead through the weather tomorrow, another quiet day on the way. We'll be up near 80. And temperature is going to keep on warming up later this week. We have more storms coming on Thursday. We'll talk about what they may bring coming up in a few minutes.
Scotty, thank you. A reminder to stay with 13 WHAM for the very latest on the storm recovery. And don't forget to sign up for our free weather app. Our coverage continues around the clock on 13wham.com.